many years had he been on the throne for? What was his achievement? Did all these things warrant the rants of Dag Heward Mills? Let's put it into context. My brother, my sister, I am happy that he came out to apologize publicly. It means that nobody is beyond making mistakes. In other words, everybody is fallible. My brother, my sister, Dag Heward Mills has made it clear that he preached this message 20 years ago. And 20 years ago, up to this period, as my brothers will say, so much water has gone under the bridge. And therefore, he had changed his mind about what he said about Otumfuo, citing that the man has built about 788 schools within the period of his ascendancy on the throne. My brother, my sister, have you listened to the video? Have you listened to the audio? Have you heard what the bishop said? Now, I want to ask a big question. Over 20 years ago, when Bishop Dag Heward Mills made these utterances, according to him, in a public space, my brother, my sister, what informed this message? Is he apologizing for what he said? Or he's apologizing because the video went viral? Obviously, he's apologizing because of one thing. And that one thing is that he has changed his mind about the Otumfuo after some period. But 20 years ago, he still wants to say that he stood by what he said. So let's go back 20 years ago. All the things he said about Otumfuo: sleeping with small girls, drinking and celebrating birthdays left, right, and center. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry could celebrate birthdays. And doing nothing for his people. 20 years ago, did he speak the truth at that time? The apology is that a lot of water has gone under the bridge, and Otumfuo has lived up to expectation. I want Ghanaians to understand this. Bishop Dag Heward Mills is saying that 20 years ago when he said this, it was the truth. 20 years ago when he said Asante was sleeping with little girls. 20 years ago when he said Asante did nothing for his people. 20 years ago when he said Asante was only going around Europe, traveling around the world and celebrating birthdays and occasions, and he did nothing for his people. Dag Heward Mills said from his statement that at that time it was nothing but the truth. Please, let's understand this apology. Dag Heward Mills is not saying that, 20 years ago when I said this, I was wrong. He is saying that 20 years ago when he said this, he was right. But as time went on, Otumfuo became a better king when he built 788 schools and so on and so forth. It's like me coming over to you and telling you that you are a thief. 5 years down the line, I come up to you and say, well, you are not a thief anymore. 5 years ago, you were a thief because you stole. 5 years later, I come to you and say, you have changed. You are a better person now. It does not negate the fact that you have been a thief before. My brother, my sister, the statement of Dag Heward Mills does not negate the fact in the context of this apology that Otumfuo was a king who slept with little girls some 20 years ago, and who celebrated birthdays just like little children, and at the same time, he did nothing for his people. If Dag Heward Mills says that no, what I said 20 years ago was nothing but lies and malice, then we will take him in that context and say, okay, so you lied about an honorable man, right? This apology should be situated in context. Don't get it twisted. In our country, when a man apologizes, then everything ends there. Let us situate it in the right context. Dag Heward Mills is not apologizing for what he said 20 years ago. He is apologizing for the fact that this thing has gone viral at a time that the Otufo had become a better king. How many people are coming along? So what do I want to really gain from this thing that I say? Let me situate it now. Dag Heward Mills is seen as a man of God. And as a man of God, we do not expect him to peddle falsehood and lies. He's a man who was one of the biggest branches of churches in the whole of this country and beyond. There's nowhere in this world that you go and you will not find lighthouse. Even under the sea, lighthouse is there. On trees, you will find lighthouse. Sometimes I go to some deep villages in some parts of Africa and I see lighthouse there. It means this man is a working figure. It means it's a man that a lot of people have faith in. A man like this should not peddle falsehood. A man like this must be steadfast with the truth. Who is understanding what I'm saying? So let's get it clear. This apology is not saying 20 years ago what I said about the Otufo was nothing but lies. He's saying what I said about the Otufo 20 years ago was nothing but the truth. Otufo went around with little children. Otufo went around, my brother, my sister, doing nothing but celebrating birthdays and gallivanting around Europe and running back. Am I speaking the truth? So Dag Heward Mills is now torn between the devil and the hard surface. My brother, my sister, hear me now. If Dag Heward Mills is pushed and he comes out to say, oh, all that I said about Otufo was nothing but lies, his credibility would come to zero. Already he's in court battling legal issues. I lost interest in Dag Heward Mills from the day that he said God listens to the white man more than he listens to the black man, because the white man is closer to God than the black man. I refuse to like him from that day. I looked at Dag Heward Mills and I looked at his skin color and his hair texture, and I'm trying to say that, oh, is it because he has some white man's blood in him? That is why he's trying to get the white man closer to God than the black man. And I've said this time and again, he preached this in Kintampo. Those of you who follow him, am I waiting for another apology from Dag Heward Mills to say, oh, what I said, and this should be about 10 years ago and beyond. 10 years ago, I actually did not study the scene properly. So I retract and apologize. I've been waiting for this. It's never happened. A man who would put any race above the other, especially when it comes to religion, is not my friend. Today, my brother, my sister, the Otufo has kept his calm. It is sad to hear that especially somebody who probably is not an Ashanti has come out to criticize an Ashanti king. And I see so many people on social media saying he should go and criticize his own king or village chief. My brother, we are all united under one republic, which is called Ghana. I will be the happiest person, and this country would be a better country if we stop seeing each other as tribalists. This one belongs to this ethnic group, that one belongs to this ethnic group. So issues bordering on one ethnic group should not be discussed by other people outside that ethnic group. That is foolishness and that is slavery. I see some tribal bigots saying, no, he should go and criticize his village chief. Oh, you to go and criticize your village chief. Go there. I don't want to mention any particular place. That's foolishness. Asante Hini is a member of the Ghanaian community. God, who is not even a member of this country, God does not have a Ghanaian passport. We criticize him. Let alone a man who is with us. And he was one of us, ate fufu like us before he became who he is now. And we can't criticize. Then what kind of people are we? To Dag Heward Mills, well, it doesn't look like it's a good year for you. I believe that you've made a lot of terrible utterances in the past, and that is human. When you come across those utterances and remember them, do not wait until they get viral before you start doing damage control. My brother, my sister, I wish Bishop Dag Heward Mills all the best. A man who pulled out of medical school and became a preacher. A man like that should be a focused man. Situate your apology properly. Are you apologizing for spreading falsehood about the Otumfuo some 20 years ago, or you are apologizing for an issue that has gone viral at a time that the Otumfuo has become a better person or not? Somebody won't see the difference. But that is that. I leave it here, and I'm going to tackle the next issue. To Dag Heward Mills, all the best. We all have bad days. I'm sure this is one of your bad days, but you will soar above that. Yes, you'll get better. It's a good move that you apologized. But if I were the Otumfuo and his people, we would try to find out if you meant that the apology that you gave out meant that 20 years ago what we said was false, or that Otumfuo moved out of the falsehood and became a better person. I want to know that. Because for a preacher of this caliber and credibility to go out and say these things, that means at least he has some facts. Especially the one that went like sleeping with little girls, and traveling around, and all that, and doing nothing. We want to know. I leave it here. To God be the glory. Now I'm reading this one from My Joy Online, and it's interesting. It says, Ghana ranked second most beautiful country in Africa. That's Ghana. I read. Ghana has been ranked the second most beautiful country in Africa. In the, did I say beautiful? I beg your pardon, peaceful. I take it again. Ghana ranked second most peaceful country in Africa. Peaceful, not beautiful. It says Ghana has been ranked the second most peaceful country in Africa in the 2021 Global Peace Index report by the Institute for Economics and Peace, IEP. The IEP is an independent, non-partisan, non-profit think tank dedicated to shifting the world's focus to peace as a positive, achievable, and tangible measure of human well-being and progress. A look at a snapshot of the global state of peace as captured in the report. Ghana is ranked 38th in the world out of the 163 countries reviewed. Ghana scored 1.715, which represents a 2-point move upwards from the previous Global Peace Index report. Other African rankings. Mauritius, the only African country ahead of Ghana, is in the Peace Index on the first position in Africa, ranked 28th in the global space. Botswana took 3rd place in Africa and was ranked 41st on the Global Peace Index. My brother, my sister, no two ways about that. Ghana is a very peaceful country. Ghana is a very peaceful country. You can walk all over in Ghana and people will tell you that they are peace-loving people. Sometimes our peace is embedded in docility. I said, sometimes our peace is embedded or imbibed with docility. When a man is asleep, he's peaceful, isn't it? That is the kind of peace I see in Ghana. It looks like the people are permanently asleep. Now, peace is not the absence of challenges. Peace is when we have challenges, yet we rise above the challenges and maintain a certain level of calm. How many people are getting this? I am saying that peace is not the absence of challenges, but peace is the presence of challenges, yet people are rising above those challenges and are maintaining a certain level of calm. In Ghana, my brother, my sister, we have our own challenges. Maybe we even have more challenges than all these countries mentioned. Yet a lot of our people are docile. They are sleeping. That's not the kind of peace I want in this country. I don't want a peace that is a sleeping peace. When they slap you, say, oh, slap the other side because I want peace. That is foolish peace. When you are cheated, night and day, president is lying, night and day, morning, afternoon, evening, flying in an aeroplane that cost him 15,000 pounds. You shut up and you are there, missing, all in the name of peace is stupid peace. How many people understand? Peace is foolishness when people cannot open their minds and mouths and speak against corruption and speak against challenges. That is the kind of peace I call docility. Somebody won't understand until he smokes cigarette tonight. That is what is called the culture of silence. It is not peace. Somebody won't understand. No. My brother, I'm telling you something. If a soldier holds a gun and he has 500 people in a certain cage, he says the first man to move here gets a bullet. And everybody stays calm. They are lashing you. Bam, bam. You are going through hell. Heat, everything in the cage. And yet you are all calm because there's a gun pointing at the first person to raise a finger. There's still calmness there. There is still peace there. But my brother, my sister, that is no peace. It's docility. How many people understand? When Rawlings came, soldiers were hovering all over Ghana. People could not speak. 1979. People were quiet. A bigger culture of silence. Once you opened your mouth and spoke, the firing squad would be your portion. Hallelujah. People were shot and killed. People were abdicated, kidnapped, and finished. Up till now, we don't know where they were buried. That's if they were buried at all. People vanished like neon gas in the hot sun in the days of Rawlings. And it made the country so calm, but tense. Hallelujah. Oh, Jesus Christ. How many people understand this? There is a certain calmness that comes with tension. The people are calm, yet there is tension. That's what we have here. Ghanaians are speaking. The youth are rising. There is a certain kind of timidity hovering around the heads of the people. Journalists are beaten left, right, and center. Bullion vans are attacked night and day. My brother, my sister, armed robbery is increasing. Galamsey is flying all over the place. My brother, my sister, all these things work into a certain fiber that generates peace. What is peace with polluted atmosphere? What is peace in poverty? What is peace in corruption? What is peace when people cannot freely come out and air their views? I just need you to see that. It is good that we are ranked as second most peaceful country in Africa. But around the world, see where we are. My brother, my sister, we are ranked. Think about it. Peace generally means calmness. But there can be calmness with tension. And when you have that, you are in trouble. It's like a teacher who everybody knows, hey, this class, if you make the smallest noise, if you even cough, you'll be whipped. People feel like they want to cough, yet they hold their cough, and everybody's quiet in the class. Nobody would even ask a question because lion teacher is in class. Tiger. How many of you have been taught by such a teacher? You realize that that class is always peaceful in terms of calm, no noise, nobody moves around. Some people want to even go to toilet. No, they'll hold it until this teacher is gone. And when they go into the toilet, it's like an earthquake. All over the place because they've kept it for too long. Potential energy. Let us rise above that kind of calmness that comes with tension. I talk on air, and sometimes I finish and well-meaning people call and say, hey Charlie, this country, hey, is that the country that you call peaceful? Yes, we love to have a very peaceful country beyond the tension. That's all I'm saying. I leave it here. My brother, my sister, still talking about tension and still talking about safety and calm. I'm reading this from City Newsroom. And this is by a man. This is coming from a man that I respect so much. I wish I would not comment on this. But Ghana first. City Newsroom. And this was published on the 18th of June 2021. It says, Ghana is safe. Go to other countries and see what is happening. And this is by Ambrose Derry. I read. The Interior Minister, Ambrose Derry, has vehemently rejected the assertion that the government has lost the fight against crime. He insists the recent incidents of crime in the country do not mean that crime is on the increase. Reports of robbery attacks, with the recent one being the killing of a police officer escorting a bullion van in Accra, and other criminal activities, have put fear in some Ghanaians who have called on the government and the security agencies to up their game to arrest the situation. For instance, the minority in parliament has urged President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to demonstrate leadership in dealing with the recent rise in violent crimes in this country. The ranking member on the Defense and Interior Committee in Parliament, James Agalga, who addressed the media on the caucus's behalf, stressed that the killing of policemen in such attacks was further worsening the police to civilian ratio in the country. 4 more years for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has begun with a rise in crime. Ghanaians no longer feel safe compared to our immediate past. Violent crime-related cases, particularly robbery, are shaking the foundations of our nation. And it is only fair and a duty for us to call on the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's administration to up his game. My brother, my sister, I leave it here. Now, my own uncle, Ambrose Derry, says that Ghana is safe. Go to other countries and see what is happening. With all respect, my brother, my sister, we want a safe and peaceful country. We live in the country and we say it's not safe. We live in the country and we say it's not peaceful enough. We want more. That is why we voted you into power. So we say we want more, then you come and tell us, oh, it's enough. Think about it. It's like people trying to go on demonstration and police will come out and say, oh, your demonstration is not urgent. So wait until the COVID-19 is over, then you can come. Before COVID is over, we are all dead. It will be trees and stores that will come out and demonstrate. A few days later, police people are being shot and killed left, right, and center. They wish they had allowed that demonstration. Ambrose says that. Look at other countries. And then you will get to know that Ghana is peaceful. My God have mercy. What are you talking about? Do you have the safety of America? Do you have the safety of England? Do you have the safety of Taiwan? Do you have the safety of Sweden? Or you are limited into Africa where there's nothing but chaos? Listen. Sometimes you truly want to explode on issues like this. But you look at some of these personalities and say that, well, over the past years, they have not really been, let's calm down on this. It's an insult to the people for Ambrose Derry to come out and say, oh, there's peace. Yes, you have peace. 7 policemen are taking care of you in your house. I don't have a policeman in my house. In your office, you have 30 policemen who are taking care of you. On your way home, you have 30 policemen who drive in front and at the back. When we are going to your hometown, 100 policemen follow you there. The taxpayers' money is used to give you the safety that you claiming that you have. I don't have that safety. You understand? Look how people are shot on the street night and day. Look how people get missing night and day. And we are saying we are not safe. Interior Minister says, no, you are lying, you are safe. Oh, why? Why? You should be the last people to tell us that we are safe. Let us come out and tell you that we are safe. It's like you have a party. You throw a party and people come there to eat. Now the people come and say that yes, they have eaten, but they have not eaten enough. They want more. So, oh, no, no, no. Your stomachs are full. Go home. You all are satisfied. No. You have thrown the party. Let us assess your party. You don't set your own exams and then mark your own exams and write your own exams. No. That is what Ambrose Derry is doing. You've set your own examination questions. You yourself, you sat and wrote the examination and you are marking yourself. How many people don't understand this? Hey, please. So this is Nana Akufo-Addo's government. Like I said, I wish I would not. This man has been a very kind person and a lovely man. I have benefited from his kindness. And it's hard for me to say what I want to really say. But when you look at Ghana, you just have to let everything go and speak. After all, when Ghana gets better, my brother himself is going to benefit from Ghana being better. It's not about any individual. Ambrose, this should not come from you. Yes, we know that other countries are terrible. That's why we haven't run to go and live there. We want our country to be better. That is why we voted you into power, to make the country a better country. But when you sit back and tell us things like this, you underestimate us and you look down on our intelligence. You are safe. Police and soldiers surround your house. Whilst you are sleeping, you and your family. Police people are hovering all over your house. Helicopters are flying all over your house. Me in my house? No. There's not even a watchman. No. No, I'm not safe. Thieves jump in and out of our homes night and day. And you say we are safe. How can we be safe? Broad daylight, policeman has been shot and killed. Other bullion vans have been attacked. Youth are on social media showing how long and tall their guns are. My brother, my sister, policemen are committing suicide night and day. Those who are supposed to protect us are joining us with armed robbers. My brother, my sister, to rob us. Now some of them are even getting crazy and dying night and day. And you tell me that I am safe. I'm sitting right here on radio talking. A gunman breaks into our compound and is looking for my head. Am I safe? Up till now, the police is saying nothing about it. Ambrose, please, you insult me when you say that. And a gunman broke into this studio looking for my head. At the end of the day, he was shot right in the compound here. He went to the police hospital and escaped. He escaped under the watch of the police. Up till now, police have said nothing about it. You say I'm safe. You are insulting my intelligence. You are safe because you have policemen around you. Mr. President has policemen around him. Policemen who are paid nothing. Look at the tension that is brewing in this country. Police people are not happy. They are committing suicide night and day. Soldiers, tension all over the place. That is why I said peace is not the absence of challenges, but going above the challenges and maintaining a certain level of calm and safety. Because peace can be forced. And that kind of peace is not peace. It's calm with tension. It's mathematics. You might not understand. I'm sweating because I didn't expect this from a man like this. I leave it here. My brother, my sister, I'm going to tackle a few last ones and I'm gone. Well, I'm seeing more things coming up on Ghana Web. Social media is not still happy with Dag Heward. The same things that I just said. What did he apologize for? 20 years ago when he said that, did he mean it? Was it the truth? Or he was peddling lies? The same things that I said. It's on Ghana Web, top story. Social media users poke holes in Dag Heward Mills' apology to Otunfo. So on this program, we speak nothing but the mind of God. We leave it here. My brother, my sister, this is where I leave it. And we are looking for a better country. Let the people themselves come out and tell you that the country is now where they want it. More people telling you that they enjoy this country. I don't feel safe. I walk around and I turn around to look around and see who is there. When I hear K in the night, I can't sleep. You call that safety? Oh, Jesus Christ. My brother, my sister, we leave it here. And to the youth, I keep telling you one thing. In our country, every old man is God. Every old man is wise. Every old man is a blessing. No. In these days, some old men are nothing but fools. In these days, some old men are nothing but buffoons. In these times, some old men are nothing but curses on us. They are so greedy. The little that they are supposed to strive and live for you and your generation, they'll blow it up into their belly. I went to Adidome, trying to look for a piece of land where I will raise animals and get a few youth to be part of it. I'm vegetarian, I don't eat animals. Youth to get into some kind of agriculture. And the village chief there said, old man. You know what he told me? You need to pay the money for the thing right now so that we spend it before we die. Listen. Pay the money for the land right now so that we struggling to talk because he has stroke or something. We'll spend the money right now before we die. Yeah. Meanwhile, this man has like 6 children and still having children at about 92. He's not thinking about the children. He wants to blow the money all now. Sell all the land. Blow the money. When his children start growing, they will find land on the moon. Such foolishness. Generational thinking. Be human. Think. Some of these old men are nothing but fools. My brother, my sister, let's think very well. Somebody's old man sitting somewhere has all of a sudden become a demigod. You cannot criticize him. You cannot say anything about him because he's God. Hey, where are you taking the country to? When you talk, tribalists will come on you to make noise. I prefer that these tribalists slaughter me and I speak the truth better than keep it inside me in that calm that is full of tension. To God be the glory. My name Black Rasta. I thank you for coming on the show. I thank you. We do this every day, Monday to Friday, 3:30 on the dot. We run and speak the mind of God on our country, our continent. Yeah, you can criticize and you can also support. To God be the glory. Well, my name Black Rasta. Catch me again on the next edition of this segment known as the Black Pot, aka Kukushodemo. I thank you and I appreciate you. Did you hear that 180 children, school children, were abdicated, or better still, kidnapped in Nigeria? Boko Haram has kidnapped 180 children. Again. To God be the glory.
Ross, we got hearing some reality right here. Turn up my microphone. Shit. Ross, I been turn my microphone on. Shit. It's time to hear some reality. Look at me. What up? Nigeria, jaga, jaga. Everything's scatter. Come on, this so far. Boxa, gunshot in the air. Nigeria, jaga, jaga. Everything's scatter. Come on, this so far. Boxa, gunshot in the air. I'm not